Hello everybody, it's Evan Grant from D Magazine here with Nolan Ryan, and it's the middle of September. You got the Angels coming to town. Could you hope for anything more at this point in time?
Yeah, I could hope we would have been ahead of them in the race, but you know, we feel good about the fact that we have 7 games left with them, and they're in Boston. What we would, our preference would be is they get swept in Boston, and we play well against Oakland and these last 2 games, and they come in here and we play extremely well against them, and we're able to make up quite a bit of ground.
Did you feel like it was going to get down to September 20th and you guys were going to have meaningful games here this year, or do you feel like you're now at this point you're ahead of schedule?
Well, I would say that if you'd asked me in spring training if I would be happy with the position that we're in, I would have said by far I would be. And I'm coming out of spring training, I felt like we were going to be competitive, and I felt like if everything went right, we would have a shot at our division. We're in that position, and we've accomplished a lot this year with being able to introduce so many young kids into our lineup and give them opportunity to get experience in the big leagues. And I feel like that for 2010, that puts us in a much better position, and we have a much better feel for what our expectations are with our kids.
What do you think that the stuff that happened that was out of y'all's control, the weather and the issues related to that, what do you think, how did it impact this club?
Well, it came at a tough time for us with us being in pennant race and being at home and having the opportunity on the weekend to take advantage of the home field advantage with the large crowds, and so it hurt us from that perspective, and also the fact that the guys had to sit around here at the ballpark for 8, 10, 12 hours and not knowing if they were going to play or not, and then the fact that we didn't play all that well.
You go back as far as the Cleveland series, and you had the one rain out after a long delay. Then you had the doubleheader. Then you had to come back, very short turnaround play, a noon start Eastern. You did get an off day, but then as soon as you get back here, you've got 3 consecutive days of rain delays. Did you see any impact in terms of energy over the past couple of days on the field?
Well, you know, when you don't hit, and as we did last night, or really we haven't hit this homestand, it gives you the sense and the feeling that the energy level is low, and so the fact that we weren't scoring runs and that there wasn't a flow into the game that made it seem like that there was a high energy level, that's the way it felt. And I really feel like that last night was the flattest I've seen us in quite a while, the first game here against Oakland, and so I'm hoping today that they were out on the field, they took batting practice and things that they've done. I hope that that makes a difference with us.
All right, I wouldn't be doing my job if I let you walk away without asking you about Kevin Millwood. What are you seeing?
Well, obviously the second half of the season, Kevin hasn't thrown as well as he did the first half, and so it makes you wonder what's going on there. I don't believe that the number of innings that he's accumulated is a factor, because it's not that much difference off of what it was last year. But I got to believe that he hasn't thrown as well, so I don't know that he has a physical problem, or if he's just in a period where he's not making good location. But we feel like that it's not the same Kevin that we saw the first half of the season.
All right, well, hopefully that all weekend you'll have some very meaningful games, and maybe next week in Anaheim you'll have some even more meaningful games.
Well, we'd love to go into Anaheim where the series is very meaningful, and that we go in there and have guys back healthy and hopefully be able to give it our best effort.
All right, well, thank you, Nolan. Appreciate it.